Hello everyone again, it's me and I'm back. And I've got a few words to say, so put up with me for 5 minutes. I'm going to try and sum up the best 11 years of my life in 5 or 6 minutes. It's a little tough to do. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight, and I want to thank everybody. We have a gathering from near and far, and the long distance award goes to Doug and Danielle, who came from Green River, Wyoming. The second close would be the sister and brother-in-law from Orlando, Disney World, Warm, you're invited. And then our good friends from Charleston, South Carolina, where it's not quite as warm, but it's not quite as crowded either. And all over Eastern Canada and farms, houses, wherever the hell you came from, thanks. I'm overwhelmed. And it's good that everybody could make it here. I'd like to express my appreciation for all the kind words, positive support, sympathy cards over the last few weeks. I never realized how lucky I am to have such a large, caring group. Dr. Phil, eat your heart out. And I also want to thank my sales assistant, Kathy Massini, who did most of putting tonight together, and Mr. and Mrs. Atkins, and sisters, friends, and all the relatives that helped put it together. I want a special thanks to the band, the fiddle chicks, the caterers, the museum staff, and even the bartenders. Anyway, I've got a few words to say and then a little poem at the end. I mean, Dawn and I met 31 years ago when she was rooming with cousin Mary. She was going to Ottawa Zoo. I had gone to Carleton University. Yeah. And we dated for about a year and stayed friends, and always called her on her birthday, July 10th, and we always exchanged Christmas cards. And we went our separate ways, and I went through a couple of marriages, and unfortunately David died and left her with a couple of boys, and we got reconnected 11 years ago, and it was a fabulous experience. Within, we said, oh, we're going to take it easy, we just see each other once a month. Yeah, within 6 months, we were planning a marriage, bought a house, and she moved to Ottawa. Anyway, Dawn was one of those people that had a magnetic personality and attracted so many great friends. She was the pillar in our marriage that kept the 4 boys together during the entertaining but difficult teenage years that still allowed me to do my thing. She loved to travel. We went halfway around the world on many vacations and adventures. We met so many fabulous people and came home with lots of stuff. I'm now left with 4 houses full of stuff to prove it. Garage sales, shopping, and lunch were her favorite activities. She gave her time to many different organizations and was fully involved no matter what she did. I've always believed that my glass is half full and life goes on. Dawn's was always 3/4 full, and usually with fine wine or beer. Anyway, it's hard to sum up the best 11 years of my life, but I did get creative, and I wrote a short poem for tonight. When Dawn and I reconnected about 11 years ago, I started writing poetry. Now I just write checks. Anyway, here's a woman who changed my life. After many years of friendship, became my wife. The memories are here to stay. I used to ask her, "Are you okay?" We had our ups and downs and ins and outs, but never did she even shout. Even though some days were sad, we never went to bed being mad. The love and support were always there. I still hear her voice. She always did care. I understand the lipstick factories are down a shift, and clothing stores have turned to thrift. The jewelry business has suffered a loss. The purse factories are now growing moss. The Visa stock is down a bit. Merchants all over town are taking a hit. But she'll always have a place in my heart, which I knew from the very early start. So raise your glass and toast to Dawn. She may not be here, but she'll never be gone.
Hear, hear.